we're going through this area. It's like this is a different area than we're at, and I don't know how much of a GoPro thing I'm going to get going because it's there's just a lot of nothing.
Yeah,
But
it's just like a straight in the middle of nowhere trail.
yeah, this trail right here is very interesting. It's not like anything you really see much in Massachusetts. If anybody's commenting, I'm not going to be able to see. But this area here is like, we just heard like footsteps off in the woods now. Of course, that could be anything, but there was no trail there. And then when we stopped to listen to it, it stopped. So
Yeah, like it took one more step too. It wasn't like we were just thinking that it was our footsteps. We stopped walking and it took one or two more steps and then just went silent and we didn't hear it any time again. Like it was just like the second that we stopped walking, it's like it just froze.
yeah, so the reason why I'm doing the live here, I'm actually going to stop the GoPro, is because, well, like I just said, the GoPro is just picking up a whole lot of nothing. I couldn't be bothered editing it. But this place is a lot quieter because it's the other side of the scenic route where the people aren't. There's not a lot of people around here. So yeah, we've only seen one person on this trail, so I thought I would just do a live on this side of it because it's very cool around here. So it reminds me of North Carolina.
Yeah, and that's a great place to be reminded of.
Yeah. So yeah, if anybody's talking right now, I can't really see what you're saying, obviously, because the gimbal's pointing away from me.
I can always read them if nobody. Doesn't look like anybody's said anything.
No, I think Vladimir Putin. How's it going, man?
Putin.
Yeah, Vladimir Putin. He's been a subscriber for a while now. A couple of years, I would say. I don't know where I met you, Vladimir. It was somewhere. It was on another type of podcast, I think. Not related to Bigfoot. It could have been. What's that?
It looks like some. Whoa. I don't think I stepped there. Wait a minute.
Check it out, guys.
You see the size of that?
That is not a boot.
It's not. Look at that.
Do you see that, guys?
Holy shit. Wait a minute. That's a big footstep.
That's a very narrow heel, right?
Probably shouldn't tamper with it too much. I'd take a picture of that if I were you.
Well, I've got it on video. There's my hand, guys. It looks like...
It looks like toes.
If you step back, look at that, right in the middle of the trail.
And like, if I was to... Look, my feet are like size 10s or 11s, so that would be like a size 13 or 14.
Oh, prey catching. Right. Yeah, yeah, look at this, guys. This is live. Putin, can you see that? Can you see what we're looking at there?
And look how deep it goes. Like, if I step next to this,
Yeah,
I
that's...
don't know necessarily about right there, but if I try, I can't even make a footprint that deep.
Big footstep, isn't it? It's not a boot because the boot would...
It wouldn't have, like,
Well,
if you look at it, you can almost see that little arch?
Yeah.
And then there's a big toe right there.
That's crazy.
That is actually pretty crazy. And don't get me wrong, it's not that much bigger than our feet. But
Yeah,
at the same time,
huge.
you see the size of that heel, though. Like, that's normally I feel like I haven't seen feet that just have that type of drop. Like, it goes from being right over here to, like...
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, like, focus in on that for a second, just so I can screenshot it, because I don't want to try to get a photograph. That is a unique shape, yeah.
I would have just completely walked past that.
Yeah, let's see if we can see anything else, because it's going forward, obviously.
Did someone in the chat take a screenshot of that?
No, well, I'll take a screenshot later. So obviously it went this way.
If you actually look at right here, there's like a divot. I don't know what that is, but
That is strange.
yeah, that's like abnormally large.
Well, it's not just that it's large, it's like a bare footprint.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
it's not like the shape of a shoe.
and even if you looked at one of the people with the biggest feet in the world, their feet don't like get shaped like that. But that heel looked like thin, whereas the rest of it was super, super thick.
No hoax, I'm not trolling you. Oh, hi, Lalith. Want to see something so amazing uploaded to Father wrapped in a cloud for you to go see? Yeah, I'll have a look later. I'm hiking here with my son in Mount Tom in Massachusetts, and we just found a weird footprint. Here's a tree break here that's really interesting too.
We've seen
Yeah.
dozens and dozens of trees.
No,
So it's like not even surprising when you see one.
I don't want to walk through too much undergrowth because
Oh, wait a minute. Those trees look like they were put together and just ripped through the middle.
I don't understand this. I don't understand how this happened because
Because there's no top of the tree really nearby, unless it's this thing right here.
you see, yeah, if you push this up, I don't get this.
This
Yeah, it
thing-
must have come up. It must have come from up there. Look, yeah, it's got to have come from up there.
Wait
Yeah.
a minute.
Gotta-
Yeah, this is like the top of it.
Yeah, it's the top of it. Yeah. I was just looking at that wrong.
Yeah, I was like, what's wrong with this tree?
Yeah, anybody that's I know somebody's gonna ask why I didn't take a plaster cast of it, and I do have plaster in my truck, but it's plaster I work with, and it takes 2 hours to set,
Yeah.
and the truck's about an hour away at this point.
I actually just got a big fly on me.
So keep your eye down because you see,
Some wet parts here.
it's this place is actually pretty strange right here. It's different from the rest of the mountain.
Look at that right there.
Yeah. Oh wow! Look at this.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Look at this
that.
thing.
Look at that. That looks like that's not the bottom of this tree.
Yeah, it's fallen from somewhere. Look, it fell from there. Look.
Or did it fall from there?
Wow.
Oh no, that fell from there. Look at that one.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So this place has been decimated by storms, by the looks of it. Now down here. Now hold on a second. Is this
Whoa,
still?
what the hell? There's like a beetle destroying something here. Look at this. Look, it's like
It's 2 ants.
something just went on my head, and I don't even. It could have been the axe, to be honest.
Hold on a second. Now where's the red trail?
It's like the markings just disappeared. Wait, there's a marking right there.
Yeah, I think we're. Where?
Well, I think, see on that tree? I think
Does it-
some of the trees that had red markings are the ones that fell.
Does it go up? No, it doesn't go up. We're on the right trail. But it's all blocked. You see that?
Yeah, that's actually very strange. Are we gonna go back where we came so that we can get a proper look at that foot?
No, because, well, I zoomed onto it for like, this is the way. I zoomed onto it for like a good minute there. I'll just take a screenshot.
Oh, can you like replay your lives?
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's actually very convenient.
yeah, I'll just go to it. No, this is even further. Hopefully this is still the red trail. We'll just see who's in chat. We got 11 people.
11. That went up from 8.
Hi guys. Yeah, so I'm just here with my son Luke. We're just walking around Mount Tom. He's getting eaten alive. My name is Rich to my friends. Hi Rich. That's okay. You're welcome. I don't think you're a bot. Oh yeah, we're on the red trail. Do I hear water or is that the wind?
It sounds like water. Because if it was a wind, I feel like these trees would be moving quite a bit more.
Yeah,
You hear that? That's constant.
I think it's these trees up here. Yeah, that footprint find was crazy.
That was actually like, I don't even know what could have made that.
Yeah, my son's not really a big footer and he doesn't really look into this stuff, but that was very strange for him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like interested in cryptids and stuff. I think they're very interesting. Like all those stories that you just hear about like someone who's in a.
Well, that's a boot. You see it?
Yeah, because you can see the little marks.
Yeah, you can see the marks on it. The other one had 0 marks on it.
Plus, it's actually, look at the difference in the shape. See how it, like,
Yeah.
the heel is matched with the foot. The other one was, like, the heel was completely different. Like, it was, like, super thin.
It's strange because that's like the one I found in around where we live, around the reservoir. I found one just like that in the middle of like a swampy area, and it was just exactly like that. And I'm like, who would be walking in the bare feet through this stuff?
Plus, like, I wonder how, like, common it is for someone to have a foot that big.
I guess this is going to be my live, guys. Do I have a good signal?
Yeah, hopefully you did when you looked at that,
Yeah, is my signal okay, guys? Like, I mean, I'm pretty high up. I'm not choppy, am I? Yeah, I'm just gonna keep this running rather than go through the GoPro and try to find good footage. I mean, we have some good footage, but it's nothing really related to the subject material.
Is that way?
Yeah. A barefooted hiking, yeah, they could do.
Yeah, that is true. But then, at the same time, those people stepped in mud with their bare feet. Like, what a...
Well, they could be like those people who really want to get close to nature. So yeah, you can't rule everything out.
That is a good point.
But there was only one of them. It's just strange. I mean, there's only one of them, so like, why would there only be one big footprint? Well, here's a lot of mud here. Let's have a little look-see. Now, guys, I'm an amateur at this, so.
Oh, there is some footprints. Like if you look over here, there's clear signs of someone stepping through here.
Yeah. This. Do you hear that?
I did.
Something up there.
Squirrels, but that didn't sound like a...
It could be a squirrel darting from to and fro. Let me just have a look at this mud bed here. You see, that's clearly a footprint. You can see that. Or a boot print, sorry. I'm sorry if I'm not replying to anybody here because I can't really see. Yeah, that's just a squirrel messing around. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's a boot print too. Pretty sure. I think I can see treads on it. I'm not sure though.
But yeah, this mud's also a lot less clean.
Yeah, you can see treads on that. So let's keep going.
Look at that little divot right there.
Let's see. Signal's good, okay. But that's how often you find a footprint that you can't really, you know, rule out. So that's for me, that's kind of something, you know.
Like what time is it?
What time is it? That's a good question. I don't have.
I can check my MP3 I've got.
Yeah, I'm afraid of. Oh, I got it right here. 12:33.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, we got 2 hours left. Yeah, this place has got a lot of trails, tell you.
I'd like to come up here more often.
Yeah. This is definitely a good spot to hang out. There's the red trail in front of us. Sorry guys, this is in portrait, but like I've said before, and I have to keep saying it because, you know, some people weren't here.
Oh, look at that beetle.
But I try to...
Look at that thing.
Oh wow. That's probably one of those really bad beetles that we should kill, but don't touch it.
Oh no, I don't think those ones are pretty. Oh wait, there's two of them.
Really?
There's one on the other one's back. See that? See, because there's the...
Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, yeah, I can't get this in landscape. Even if I start in landscape, it forces me to rotate it back into portrait. So, ooh, something just went in my ear.
You could have a...
Hey, Scared Silly.
You very well could have that screen lock on.
No, I haven't got the screen lock on because I watch videos all the time in my truck when it's in landscape mode.
Well, I'm pretty sure if you do go full screen, it does switch, but if it's like not full screen, then that means that you don't have it on.
Yeah, that's just my GoPro turning off. I thought I would make a GoPro video, and then I'm just like, it's just easier doing this live because then I don't have to edit anything.
Plus it's live. Look at that glove. Nice little glove.
Yeah, people. Oh, the glove. Did you ever hear about the glove conspiracy?
What is it?
I'm sure you guys have heard about the glove conspiracy, right? This whole Tom Hanks thing.
Tom Hanks, is it related to Scientology?
No, Tom Hanks isn't. You're thinking of Tom Cruise.
Oh yeah.
Tom Hanks has this little thing where he goes around and takes photographs of gloves lying on the ground, right? And he posts them on Twitter. You guys have heard this. What's my channel about it? It's basically about cryptids and stuff, Bigfoot and stuff like that. I don't know. You don't have to believe it, but you know, it can be fun. You know, I do a lot of hikes as well. I'm in Mount Tom in Massachusetts here. So anyway, I'm going to continue with the story. Yeah, sometimes I get into other stuff like conspiracies and near-death experiences and like cults and stuff like that, but it's mostly Bigfoot related. But anybody that has a good story, I will listen to them. So Tom Hanks goes around, takes photographs of all of these. He'll find a glove out in the wild somewhere. When I say out in the wild, I mean in a city. And I just take a picture of it. Pretty weird hobby, isn't it? Right? To begin with. So.
I mean, it wouldn't be the weirdest celebrity hobby.
Right. It's a bit quirky, you know, but everybody's like. So, then he takes a picture of a glove. And it's kind of. So anyway, this glove that he takes a photograph of has the words, an abbreviation, SRA, plainly spray painted right beside it in the picture. Now, what is SRA?
Does it happen with multiple gloves or just one?
No, this is the only instance. I think this started the whole thing. SRA stands for satanic ritual abuse, right? Which was a big thing in the late 80s, early 90s. And they said it was all conspiracy theory and all these kids were just, you know, the detectives and the therapists were just putting things into the kids' heads and that they'd made it all up. That's a whole big thing in itself if you're interested. So anyway, people that are into this kind of stuff, this subject, their ears perk up. You know, they're like, what's this thing about Tom Hanks and the gloves? So rumors start spreading, right? So then Isaac Cappy, who was a kind of a D-list celebrity, right, in Hollywood. Isaac Cappy is I have not, no. I've had some weird things happen. If you go to my channel, I had some kind of an encounter with someone walking around the back of my tent in the Comanche Mountains in Oklahoma, and I have a whole a few minutes of recordings of the same night in the woods with tree knocks and whoops and stuff like that. So they're all on my channel. If you go by most popular, they'll be at the top. But anyway, so Isaac Cappy is a conspiracy theorist too, right? He's one of these people that believes that there's P-file rings. I can't say the word. I don't believe in YouTube. He's he thinks that there's P rings in Hollywood. Like a lot of people are saying Macaulay, not Macaulay Culkin. What do you call that other kid? Um, that was what's his name?
You know something that they call those? They call them PDF files.
That's a good one. PDF files. So apparently, a lot of people have come out and said this, and a lot of people have been arrested, right? So Isaac Cappy.
Oh, that's a. Look at the size of that thing.
Isaac Cappy comes out and does like a Periscope live, and he announces to the world that not just Tom Hanks but Steven Spielberg are all PDF files, right?
Tom Hanks said that?
No, Isaac Cappy said this.
Oh, yeah,
And he said, listen, I am not suicidal. If anything happens to me, it was not suicide, whatever, right? So the same thing that McAfee said, right? Mm-hmm. So then...
He was blatantly murdered.
Yeah. The PDF files, right? I didn't know. My son just told me that the lab. So thanks for visiting. So anyway, we're talking about the glove conspiracy with Tom Hanks. So then what happens? So Cappy allegedly unalives himself by jumping off a bridge and gets hit by a moving car underneath that bridge.
Yeah, that's like a weird coincidence.
And
it's still possible.
Where was it? It was in the same spot, the same bridge where Tom Hanks had taken the photo of a glove. Not the SRA one, a different one. I can't remember which one it was. But he had taken a photograph of one of his gloves right there. Isn't that weird? So then Tom Hanks moves to Greece. Now, before all this happened, there's a video of Tom Hanks with his daughter, and he's doing is it SNL or something like that? It's like a beauty pageant thing, and his daughter's in the beauty pageant, and he's like, you know, in the crowd, he's like, "Let's do it, sexy baby." You know, he calls his daughter sexy baby and stuff, and you know, it's all very funny and harmless, but is it? You know, the way I would never call my daughter a sexy baby. You know what I mean? Now I know things were different back then. For anybody that's just joining, we a little while back we found a weird footprint in the mud.
Yeah, so now we've been looking around at the mud, because we looked at the mud earlier and we were like,
is that what it's called? Can I Google it? Or what do I Google? Is that what's called?
The SRA or the conspiracy?
SRA, yeah. SRA is definitely satanic ritual abuse. Don't forget to look up at the trees. You're right, old tree. That's the mistake I always make. So anybody that's just joined, I'm here with my son. We're hiking in Mount Tom in near Holyoke, Massachusetts, and one of the things that us chronicles, I'm not 100% sure. Even the same name as my son. Look, Sasquatch Chronicles is the biggest Sasquatch encounter site.
Did you meet the guy who's like behind it?
No, I've never met him before. Wes, no. There's a lot of controversy surrounding him too. But let me turn this around again. But there was a story about this place. I think it was Sasquatch Chronicles. If it wasn't, it was one of those. It might have been actually the guy that used to be in Sasquatch Chronicles. Whatever his name was. It could have been him, actually. It was one of the two. And she had property boarding on her property line bordered Mount Tom. And she had a lot of these encounters. So that got me interested in this place. I'm like, oh, where's Mount Tom in Massachusetts? So this is where it is. And it is very beautiful. And I was doing a GoPro session, but it was just mostly scenic and a lot of people on the trail and stuff. And I just decided to scrap it because I'd have to just go back and edit it and then find all the interesting parts, which most people are not really interested in, right? You know, I don't know, they want to just look at pretty pictures, and you know, they can, you can pull up a,
That little tree right there?
yeah. Yeah, this place was hit. I think this is all storm damage.
Yeah, this place must have got hit really hard.
Yeah, decimated. Yeah, so also this place is full of bugs. There's
So many.
yeah, and I've got a lot of DEET on me. I'm like a DEET addict. It's very thick. It is very thick here.
But that also means that when you hear something, it's a lot easier to hear things because there's so much. Like that was squirrels.
Yeah.
But like for example, like if there's a bunch of brush and trees, you can hear things like moving around a lot easier.
Yeah.
But the problem is that you can't see them that easily. So
Yeah, a squirrel, what it will do, it'll be sitting there and it'll just make a mad dash, and then it'll make a mad dash, and it'll
sounds
repeat
like
that. It sounds like
multiple
footsteps. So I'm just going to set this here for a second because I need a drink of water. Will Jennings, thank you, old tree. That was who it was.
Someone cut up this tree into pieces. Look at that.
Yeah, that was the Forest Service do that. I'm just taking a drink of water, guys. The quality looks off. It might do. I don't know. Ask somebody else. Vladimir Putin said it looked okay. PDF files.
Death to all PDF files.
PDF. Oh, you're looking to know what the definition of PDF is? Well, it's someone who messes around with children. It's just a kind of a way of saying it without saying it. The P word.
Yeah, because if you look how close it is.
Yeah, and I never actually knew that before.
It's almost like an abbreviation.
Mm-hmm. Here. So how long's the stream? The stream's been going on. Jewel Chalaka, you're amazing. Thank you very much, Jewel. I would disagree, but I appreciate the compliment. So, yeah, this is Mount Tom. And it would be an awesome... What I want to do is go to... what do you call it? October Mountain. It's probably about an hour from here, but there has been, if you go on the BFRO database, there's a couple of encounters from there. There's actually, I think it might even be a Class A, but there's a couple of Class B encounters from that area. So there's definitely activity up there. Oh, thank you very much, Joe. So we're going to walk for another little bit, keep the stream going for another minute, just in case anything happens. But if you replay the stream, I'm going to try to timestamp it for anybody that got here later. But we did find a really interesting footprint. I'm not saying what exactly it was, but it was very strange. Okay, so let's just keep going.
I'd like to find more muddy areas.
Yeah, you would think down in the bottoms here. The bottoms, I call them the bottoms because that's what Dave Robanks calls them. But these lower areas you would find more mud because there has been a lot of rain.
I must say, this place
I just got disconnected, so I just want to say goodbye to everybody because there for a while. So else happens, I'll get the GoPro going. See y'all later.